This is Oris the Old Guy from www.oldguytalks.com, taking in a cigar, a victory cigar, celebration cigar, with a little bit of scotch today. Well, it's been a couple of days since the election, and it took a few minutes for it to all settle in. I mean, I was hoping, I was praying, I actually literally did pray that Donald Trump got elected president. And I gotta tell you, I was not so sure, but I was stunned and I was ecstatic. And I've been riding a high since that time they called the election for him. Now, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done now. But I'll tell you, one of the first things is that I feel like we have a chance as a country now. Because if Hillary got elected, I felt there was no opportunity that she was going to change America for the worse in many ways. And with controlling the Supreme Court, we would have no recourse. The Constitution would be dead as we know it. The document that we rely on for our freedoms would be dead. It would be non-existent. It would be a convoluted piece of paper that would be used by regressive judges against us and limiting our freedoms. So I'll tell you, I'm just relieved. I feel like there's a chance. The Second Amendment is safe. Many of our freedoms are safe. And I feel that there's really, really an opportunity for us to move forward and be successful again as a nation, to be the powerhouse that we are, both economically and militarily, for this to be the land of true opportunity. And I'll tell you, like I said, if Hillary had been president, I wouldn't have had that feeling. But now I do. I have hope. I have hope for the future. And one of the things I was telling one of my kids is that I'm very happy for them because they have a brighter future now. They have an opportunity to have better lives than we do. And my life's pretty good. I can't complain. I've had my ups and downs. Got hit pretty hard in a recession in 2007. Continued to hemorrhage for a while. But we're doing good. I can't complain. We have a good life. But I want my kids to have a better life, just like everybody else. So I'm really excited about the things that are going to happen the next 100, when he gets into office, 100 days, his plan for what he's going to do to get things going in the country. And it's not going to happen right away. And we Trump supporters, need to be vigilant because there's going to be forces trying to stop Donald Trump and his agenda. And they'll be coming from the Democrats and from some weak-kneed Republicans. And you know who they are. I'm not going to mention them, but you know who they are. They're the ones that kind of like, oh, we can't do that, we can't do that. We elected Donald Trump to change things, not to keep things the same or tinker around the edges or whatever. We elected Donald Trump to change things for the better, make things more efficient, bring back our freedoms. So, just don't be surprised if there'll be roadblocks, because it's not going to be easy. The battle, we won the presidency, but the war is not over. It's not over by any stretch of the imagination. And we need to keep pressure on our politicians continually. Still on a high. Still can't believe it. I just like, oh man, it's just great. Every time I see it, today I watched the President Obama and President-elect Trump at the White House, and it was just like, yes, 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 yes. Now, the lame street media and all the hashtag never Trump people. First of all, the lame street media. What a hysterical group of people. Holy crap. They're like in tears. They're like all sorts of like hallucinating that Trump's going to turn this country into some sort of gulag or something. And, one of the CNN commentators called it white lash. Well, dude, Trump won more minority votes than Mitt Romney did. And he's reaching out to those communities. This is not white lash. This is a reaction against the failed policies of the last 8 years. Obamacare, our war on radical Islam, all those things, the bad schools, those are things are going to be changed in a Trump administration, and be changed for the better. And you can look around and see the quality of people that Trump has surrounded himself in the past, and the strategic decisions that he has made. Now, I'm talking about strategic decisions. You know, he had a great campaign manager for a primary, but he knew that guy was not the guy to take him to the presidency. And he made a strategic change and put in some great people. I mean, he had a great campaign manager, and she got him to do the things that he needed to do to get elected. That's the Trump that I know. That's the Trump that I'm familiar with. The one who knows how to hire the right person for the right job and has a great instinct for that. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to his cabinet positions. I sure as hell hope that John Bolton is Secretary of State. I think no finer man for that position than him. I think he's one of the most qualified people to be in that position, and he's a no-nonsense guy that's going to provide the right guidance at state. I know there's other people that'll be good, but I'll tell you, he's my favorite. And Justice Department and things like that. So the question becomes now, what's going to be going on with the Clintons? Well, I'm afraid that they're not quite out of the news cycle. I strongly suspect that Obama will pardon Hillary. I don't know, that just may happen, but that'll pretty much be the end of his legacy. So he may not do that. He's probably more concerned about his legacy than Hillary. And I do think that there will be a special prosecutor looking into the Clinton Foundation, which is a really, really in many ways a very corrupt money laundering scheme. So just lots of optimism, lots of good stuff, lots of good things are happening, and I'm really feeling good about our country. As I said, when I started this off, I was very concerned about where we were going. I was very concerned about what would happen if Hillary was president, and the direction and all that stuff that's going on, and politically correct stuff on college campuses and all that crazy Title IX stuff. Who gets to use, you get to use all the bathrooms you want or whatever, all that stuff is going to be gone, and gone for the better. The political correctness culture on college campuses, that's coming to an end also. And because when that occurs, that's going to end up in courts, and we're going to have good judges that understand the principles of the Constitution and support free speech. So I'm going to sit here, finish my cigar, finish my scotch, think about the future, enjoy it, waiting for my family to come home, and just having a great day, just still living off the high of the election. Just imagine, folks, did you ever think you were going to say President Donald Trump? That has a nice ring to it. This is Oris the Old Guy from www.oldguytalks.com signing off. Remember, create a kick-ass life, and we still have to be vigilant.